Welcome to Grit Channel, Anunnaki, Episode 13, Humanity's Hidden Past and Future. For centuries, mainstream science has told us a linear tale of human development. From primitive ape-like ancestors to tool-using hunter-gatherers, eventually forming civilizations like Mesopotamia and Egypt. However, a growing body of evidence, alternative theories, and suppressed archaeological findings suggest our history may be far older and far stranger than we've been led to believe. The mysteries surrounding our origins, the sudden emergence of advanced civilizations, and unexplained leaps in intelligence and consciousness force us to ask, who are we really? Where did we come from? And what lies ahead? Lost civilizations, traces of forgotten giants. The notion of lost civilizations has long been dismissed as fantasy, reserved for myth and legend. But across the globe, from the deserts of Egypt to the jungles of South America, monumental ruins, ancient maps, and oral traditions hint at a far older and more advanced past. Göbekli Tepe, resetting the clock. Discovered in Turkey in the 1990s, Göbekli Tepe is a megalithic complex dated to over 12,000 years ago, twice as old as the Egyptian pyramids. It features perfectly aligned, 20-ton stone pillars arranged in circles, adorned with strange carvings of animals and cosmic symbols. How did nomadic hunter-gatherers create such a complex? Why was it deliberately buried? Göbekli Tepe doesn't just challenge our understanding of timelines, it obliterates them. Atlantis, Lemuria, and Mu, myth or memory. From Plato's account of Atlantis to Hindu scriptures referencing Lemuria, Kumari Kandam, and Polynesian legends of Mu, many ancient cultures speak of advanced civilizations that were destroyed in cataclysmic events. Were these myths, or are they fragmented memories of a pre-Ice Age world? A world possibly wiped out in the Younger Dryas impact event around 12,800 years ago? Even the Sumerians, who gave us the first written language, claimed they were the heirs of earlier gods and kings who ruled for thousands of years before the flood. Are we the hybrid species? One of the most provocative theories to emerge from ancient astronaut and alternative history research is the idea that modern humans are not purely Earth-evolved, but are in fact the product of genetic manipulation. Enki and the Clay People. Sumerian tablets speak of gods called Anunnaki, who came from the sky, possibly the planet Nibiru. According to these myths, Enki, a wise Anunnaki geneticist, combined his essence with primitive hominids to create a new worker species, humans. The clay, in this context, might symbolize raw DNA. These clay figurines, molded by the gods and then breathed into life, are eerily similar to the Genesis story of Adam and Eve. Could these parallel myths, scattered across different continents, point to a shared, hidden truth about our biological origins? The missing link debate. Despite over a century of fossil hunting, the so-called missing link between primitive hominids and modern humans remains elusive. What's more puzzling is the sudden appearance of Homo sapiens with advanced language, abstract thought, and complex culture without a gradual evolutionary path. Some geneticists have found segments of DNA in the human genome that don't match any known species, raising the question, did something or someone tamper with our evolution? Consciousness and awakening. The next leap. Humanity may have forgotten its past, but something within us is beginning to remember. All over the world, people report experiencing spiritual awakenings, altered states of consciousness, and a yearning to reconnect with a larger cosmic truth. The pineal gland and the third eye. Ancient cultures revered the pineal gland, a small pine cone-shaped organ in the brain, as the seat of intuition and divine vision. It appears in Egyptian art, Hinduism, and even on the Vatican's architecture. Scientists confirm that the pineal gland produces DMT, a powerful natural psychedelic that may play a role in near-death experiences and altered states. Is this the gateway to higher realms? Could ancient knowledge of consciousness have been deliberately suppressed? The shift in human vibration. According to metaphysical theories, humanity is undergoing a collective vibrational shift, moving from a fear-based, materialistic mindset to one of unity, compassion, and spiritual insight. Many believe we're entering the age of Aquarius, a period when suppressed truths will surface and humans will reclaim their cosmic heritage. Even modern physics, especially in quantum mechanics, hints that consciousness influences reality. If thoughts shape matter, as ancient mystics claimed, then awakening human consciousness could reshape the future of our species. The future, rediscovery or ruin. The question now isn't just about where we came from. It's about where we're going. Are we destined to repeat cycles of amnesia and collapse? Or are we standing at the threshold of remembering who we really are? Technology versus wisdom. We've made extraordinary advances in science and AI, yet mental health disorders, environmental degradation, and spiritual disconnection are at an all-time high. Ancient texts warn of civilizations that reached great heights of technology but fell because they lost their spiritual compass. The Tower of Babel, the fall of Atlantis, the Vimanas of India all share a common thread. When ego overtakes wisdom, destruction follows. The prophecies of awakening. From a Mayan calendar to Hopi prophecies, many cultures foresaw a time of great transition, when the earth would cleanse itself and humanity would either evolve or perish. Perhaps we're not victims of fate, but participants in a cosmic choice. By unlocking the knowledge hidden in ancient civilizations, acknowledging our hybrid heritage, and awakening our collective consciousness, we may choose a future far greater than our past. Conclusion. Time to remember. The evidence is mounting. Ancient megaliths misdated, artifacts that don't fit the timeline, genetic mysteries, and spiritual awakenings all point to one undeniable fact. We don't fully know who we are. But maybe that's about to change. We stand at a powerful crossroads, where science meets spirit, myth meets memory, and the past whispers to the future. The keys to our origin and destiny lie not just in books or ruins, but within our DNA and our dreams. The question is, are we ready to remember? See you in the next episode. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe this channel for next video. Bye-bye.